Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Nur Rabihah binti Zulkepli. So today we would to present about our group project is Remind Me application. As you can see here, this is our group member which is Aisyah Najihah, Sumaiyah, Nik Nur Aqilah, and for introduction, health is not just about avoiding illness, but feeling well physically, mentally, and socially. Especially after 50, it's normal to forget things like name medication or to take medicine. So, to help them, we create Remind Me application for help people, especially those over 40. It reminds users to take their medication and track dose. In summary, Remind Me apps support healthy align with goal of complete well-being for all.
The structured and user-friendly features of the program are designed to help those aged 40 and above better manage and remind themselves about taking their medicine. It's encouraged and the adoption of healthier lifestyle and better health management through essential features such as the tracking, medicine reminder, and health related to education. Therefore, to achieve the main objective, the following goals will be implemented. The first one is to remind user to take medicine and dosage. The second one is to track their medicine intake and dosage history. The third one is to enhance user understanding of healthy lifestyle. The fourth one, to help user build a consistent medication routine and plan effectively.
Now, I will present about the scope and limitation of Remind Me application. First scope is it offers medication reminders allowing user to enter details such as the medicine name, dosage, time, and frequency. The app then sends alert through sound, visual notification, or vibration to remind them when it's time to take their medication. Users can also track their intake by marking each dose as complete or missed, with all activities stored in a history log for future reference. Beyond medication, the app encourages a healthy lifestyle by providing useful tips on food, exercise, and habits. It also includes planning tools for meal, exercise, and sleep, helping users build better routines and maintain a balanced lifestyle. While our app provides several useful features, there are a few limitations to be aware of. Firstly, the app does not support appointment schedule. It is only allow users to set reminders for taking medication at specific time. There is also a limitation for the tips and plan, where the tip provided can sometimes be repetitive or limited in variety. And the healthy plan also covers three main categories, which is food, exercise, and sleep. Users are also required to manually input their sleep and wake-up times. These schedules are not personalized or automated, but instead rely entirely on user preference. Lastly, there are considerations regarding user privacy and data security. The app collects user information such as name, age, and email address, which must be properly handled and protected.
Hierarchical task analysis. Users start by downloading the Remind Me application, and once the user downloads the apps, user can log in to the apps by inserting email, password, username, gender, and year of birth. Next, our Remind Me apps provide variety of services, include add medication details for reminder, view medication intake history, view healthy tips, and personalized healthy plans. Users are given an option to use which service at a time. Firstly, add medication. User can add medicine name, unit, time, dosage, and dosage intake frequency. Next, view medication history, which is view history intake and search for specific history medication. Next, healthy tips. View tips based on specific categories, which is food, exercise, and habit. Next, healthy plans. Personalized plan based on specific categories, which is food, exercise, and sleep. Next, user can access settings on homepage to customize font size, brightness, notification, dark mode, and change the profile details. Lastly, offline mode allows user to use services even without using internet connection. So this is our flow for hierarchical task analysis. It shows a detailed plan for user to use these apps.
Let's move to the low fidelity. User can set up a medication and active reminder through Remind Me application. First, user can tap the Add Medication or plus button on the home page. User can fill in medication details such as medication name, dosage, unit, and time. User have to select how often to take medication. User can tap Remind button to turn on notification and tap the Done button to save. On the home page, tap the arrow button to view and confirm medication entry. Second home page is History. User have to take the History button at the bottom navigation bar. Step 2. Exit page about all history details about time, date, and medicine taken on time or late. After, user can search for medication if necessary. Step 4. Press the back button at the top to return to main. Third home page is user with convenient and reliable way to access health and wellness tips regularly using Remind Me application. First step, user tap the tips button at the bottom of the app. Step 2, user choose tips from specific categories such as food, exercise, and habit. User view the tip based on category chosen. Then press back button on the top to return to the tip selection page. Last, press any button at the bottom of tip selection page for more service. Lastly, user have to tap the self-care button. User can select their desired plan such as food, exercise, and sleep. If the user select a food, then the screen will display a plan of how the user should consume their food portion in a day. If the user select exercise, screen will display 2 exercise, which is yoga and brisk walk. If the user select sleep, the user set their own sleep reminder, setting for time to sleep and time to wake up, and click the reminder button, tap done to save. The last is setting. Setting will display font size, brightness, dark mode. When user want to rename, delete account, change password, or user information, user have tap setting button on the home
A
page.
mid-fidelity prototype is a digital design that sits between simple sketch and a fully finished product. It shows more detail and structure than a low-fidelity version, with basic interactivity like clickable elements. While not fully polished, it helps designers test ideas quickly and gather user feedback without spending too much time or cost. It's the perfect balance for early testing and focusing on solving real design problems. As you can see from this slide, we have login page. After that, user need to fulfill the welcome page and also in user information like in figure 3.2.2 and 3.3.3. This is also our mid-fidelity prototype as secondary site. As you can see here, we have homepage. If you go to plus button, you will need to fulfill the details of medicine like in figure 3.2.5 and 3.2.6. So from this slide, we have medicine history and also, so basically, if you click the tips for food, so it will show detail like in figure 3.2.9. Same figure with 3.2.10 and 3.2.11. If you click the self-care button, it will give suggestion food, exercise, and also sleep. So it same goes with tips. It will show a plan for user in terms of food exercise like in this figure. So this slideshow plan for exercise like in figure 3.2.16 and 3.2.17 and also 3.2.18. So this slide show a figure plan for sleep and also our setting page and our profile page for the user.
First of all, the user needs to log in by entering their email and password if the account already exists, or they may skip this process. If the password entered is incorrect, an error message will be displayed. Next, the user needs to enter their name, gender, and year of birth. After that, they will be directed to the homepage. At the homepage, the user can add the details of their medicine, choose the frequency of medication intake and set a reminder. Once the reminder is set, a message will be displayed confirming that the reminder was set successfully. User can also tick a checkbox to mark the medicine as taken once they have eaten it. Next, the user can also track their medication history by clicking on the history icon. The history includes the name of the medicine, dosage, time taken, and the date it was taken. User can also search their medication history to easily find specific records. At the tips icon, it provides tips about food, exercise, and habits. The user may choose what tips to view. At the tips icon, it provides tips about food, exercise, and habits. The user may choose what tips to. At the self-care icon, the app provides a health plan for the user, which includes food, exercise, and sleep. In the food plan section, user can view the food pyramid and the Malaysian healthy plate as guidance for balanced eating. Additionally, at the bottom of the screen, users can tap the glass icon to set a reminder for regular water intake. In the exercise sections, users can choose between two activities, which is yoga and brisk walking. Under the yoga option, there are two types available, which is classic yoga and chair yoga. User can follow the step-by-step instruction provided and set a timer to guide their section. For brisk walking, the app allows users to start a walking session and tap the timer to track the duration of their walk. In the exercise sections, users can choose between two activities, which is yoga and brisk walking. Lastly, in the sleep section, users can set their sleep and wake up times, as well as set a reminder to help maintain a consistent sleep schedule. In the setting page, users can adjust brightness, change the font size, enable dark mode, and turn on notifications. The page also provides access to FAQs, bug reports, and feedback options. Additionally, users can request new features directly from the app. Next, you can check your profile by clicking on the profile icon. Here, users can view and update their personal information such as their name and account details. From this section, users also have the option to delete their account or log out of the app. Users can also review their medication details by clicking the drop-down button that placed on the side above the Add Medication button. Users can also review their medication details by clicking the drop-down button that placed on the side above.
In this video, I would like to explain the results. So, we use Jacob Nielsen 10 heuristic in our project. So, for the first one, we use visibility and system status. The app basically sends timely alerts and reminder to help users stay on a track and inform them when a task is complete or missed. Next, for the match between system and real world, our apps use simple terms and familiar icons like pills and search buttons, so it's making easier to user to understand. And for the third one is user control and freedom. From our application, The apps give user control when managing reminders or editing their info, so user can easily fix any mistake
Next,
that they are making.
consistency and standards. Our app using similar element, layout and action throughout the system. This will ensure that users have a smooth and intuitive experience across all parts of a product. Users can easily predict and understand how to interact with the apps and also don't have to relearn on how to use each screen or features, especially for new users. Next, error prevention. Remind Me application offers a clean, intuitive layout with clear navigation path. This will ease the user, especially elder people and beginners, to use this app. With provided error message, user will be guided from making the same mistake. And with a great flow, user can easily use this app with ease. Next, organization rather than recall. Remind Me app also using standard-based design that is widely recognized command that are commonly available across most applications. Buttons and icons are recognizable and highlighted at the current page really help prevent any
Next,
confusion.
the heuristic. First, flexibility and efficiency of use. The apps allow me to easily change or update my medication plan and set on my daily needs, and efficiency to of use support a variety of user routine. Second is aesthetic and minimalist design. The app of comfortable color and font along which last easy to tap button, and minimalist design that reduce visual culture and help user focus their tasks. Third, help and recognize their norms and recover from error. The app help recognize and understand error by providing simple, clear message and allow me to easily recover from mistake and recovering from error.
Last result of usability heuristics is help and documentation. This assists users in understanding and effectively using the system. While a well-designed app should be intuitive, help and documentation act as a safety net when users encounter difficulties or need guidance. This feature boosts user confidence, reduce errors and frustration, improve learnability for new users, and enable quicker recovery from mistakes. Ultimately, effective help and documentation enhance the overall user experience by making the app more accessible, efficient, and user-friendly.
Remind Me application express great attention to human-computer interaction principle to improve the solution of supporting individuals who often forgot to take their medication on time, especially elderly people. These apps also offer more health management services such as medication history tracking, healthy tips, and healthy plans. Remind Me apps has various kind of design elements and features that devote attention to the user's need and preference. User can easily switch to other services by clicking the label button with ease as the app's interface provides clear, visually prominent, for example, medication reminders with customizable alerts, making it easier for users to remember their schedules. For users who may already struggle with memory or attention, simplicity and clarity in the design are essential as all of the buttons and icons are recognizable and highlighted at the current page. Users can view medication history, view tips based on category, and personalize healthy plan. The ability of this mobile application will make it simpler for all users, especially for elderly people and beginners.